Good morning. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Josephine Corcoran, holistic career coach and astrologer. Wanted to drop in because we're very close to the lunar eclipse happening on Saturday morning Sydney time, being the 6th of the 6th, 2020. And this particular eclipse is the first in a series of 3 eclipses, and it's going to be happening under the full moon in Sagittarius. So we're already experiencing the energy of it. We've been experiencing huge shifts happening globally, particularly in the US, and it's very, very confronting with everything that's going on around us. But I really feel that this is such a poignant time in history for us to be realigning, clearing out old, outdated belief systems and bringing in the new. And this particular full moon is really, this eclipse is here to do just that. So I wanted to give you some insight into how you can work with the full moon or the eclipse, and just a bit of a reminder on what eclipses are about. So for those of you who've maybe missed out on listening to me this week, eclipse season always brings about an opportunity to realign with our purpose and our destiny. And whenever they happen, they'll either bring through an opportunity for us to get a lesson that we need to learn, or something can come out of the blue and just change our life course direction. And the severity or the intensity of the experience for each of us will be different, and it will depend on where it falls in your birth chart. But even if you are not aware of your birth chart, there is something that's going to be shifting within you. And so that's what I wanted to share today in terms of how you can use the energy to really support your personal growth and help you align to the direction that is what you've decided you're here to do. And whether that's something you're aware of yet or not, because as you well know, if you've been following me, I'm a big believer in we come in with a purpose, we come in with a destiny, we choose a set of tools to work with, and over our life we get the opportunity to embrace our soul's blueprint. Okay, so this full moon's going to be a full moon in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's a mutable fire sign, which means that it likes to change course and change direction when it's mutable. Fire is always about passion, and in the case of Sagittarius, it's about belief systems and going out there in the world and having adventures and experiencing life. So what we have with a full moon is we have the moon, which represents our emotions, and it's opposing the sun, which represents our outer expression in the world. And the sun is in Gemini under this full moon. So when we have this particular full moon with Sagittarius, there's always an opportunity to let go of things with a full moon. And in this case, it's about a great opportunity to let go of outdated belief systems that we know deep within us no longer serve us. So we can think about that on the personal level in terms of belief systems that we perhaps formed or inherited from family of origin, or just in terms of our lifetime. Belief systems that we now know personally we are ready to let go of. And if we then take that to the next level, it can be belief systems about our family, and then the next level up, belief systems about our community, and then the next level up, belief systems about the world at large. So under this full moon is a very powerful time for activating the energy and taking the time to sit in meditation, however you do that, whether that's breath work or whether that's guided or whether that's under some kind of structured transcendental meditation, for example, and then come out of meditation and write down that list of belief systems that you know you're ready to go. I'm done with them. They no longer serve me. And then once the moon has passed its full point, because it's important it has reached its full point and has started waning, that's the time to actually activate the burning. And to then invite in what information you need to allow you to make decisions that are heart-based decisions, because the Gemini part of this full moon is giving us opportunity to find data and work with the truth, to get access to what's truly going on, to no longer be beholden to media information that has been fed by certain sources. And so now it's truly a time for truth telling and truth seeking out the truth, and for doing that on an individual basis and truly trusting our own intuition and truly connecting in with our innate belief systems. And the final part I wanted to share is that there's a part of this eclipse which is very much involved with Mars, which is our intrinsic motivation, or the planet which represents motivation, but it also represents that angry part, that war part. And we all know what's going on in the US, and interestingly, it's breaking my heart, but this is just an uprising. If it's no longer okay for people to be treated differently. And with Mars in Pisces at the moment, and Pisces rules, traditional ruler of the 12th house, which is where slavery sits, there's a lot of old energy there about people being mistreated and not treated humanely and not being treated equally. So there's something in all of us being stirred where there's something that hasn't been, where there hasn't been fair treatment, where there's this part of us that's like, we need to let go of the belief systems that don't serve. So just wanted to share that with all of you. I'm going to try and watch it. I'm really fingers crossed that there's no cloud cover, because we should be able to see it here on the eastern coast. But look, even if there's cloud cover, I guarantee the energy is palpable, the energy is strong. And these are going to be, this eclipse will be followed by a solar eclipse, which we won't experience in Australia, but we still feel the impact of it. And then another lunar eclipse. And there's not going to be 3 eclipses in a row again until 2020. So it's very powerful. So go out there and make the most of these big energies. They're hugely transformational and really supportive for aligning you to your truth. And how that truth plays out will be critical for your career, for your personal life, for your family life, and for supporting the community at large. So thanks for joining me, and have an amazing day, and see you on the other side. Bye.